we're getting these like songs. Okay, I'm gonna sit back, smoke a joint, and just like think about where's this going.
Yeah, yeah.
Nice.
Like beneath the black sky, I was just smoking weed, and a storm was coming in, and I just looked up, looked to the sky. It's turning black,
Mm.
and that's where the lyric came from. The beginning of the song, it just
Oh
started,
wow.
and it just went from there.
Hmm.
Like there's been a couple songs in over the years that like I'll come back to a song and have to take a break, or I'll just be sitting there listening to it over and over, and I'll write certain things down and see where it goes. But like for Stripped, Raped, and Strangled and Feasting on the Blood of the Insane,
Mm-hmm.
those two songs I wrote straight through as the song played.
Really?
Like almost the whole thing. My pen never lifted off the paper. When the song stopped on the cassette, I was kept writing, and Feasting was the same way. Like those songs like literally wrote themselves.
What do you think that was?
Well, I'm like to I this is it's very spiritual and it's very supernatural. Like
Mm-hmm.
I'm I'm not like I don't I think that cannabis is it opens up something in your mind as far as you're an antenna. I believe in the ether that there are ideas already formed in
Mm-hmm.
the ether that songs, art, paintings. I think as an artist, you're tuned in by use well, like I use cannabis. Other people have used other ways to achieve it, but I
Mm-hmm.
believe that these things are already there,
Mm-hmm.
and that if you're in tune with the ether, the universe, whatever you want to call it, that those things come to you, and you're just an antenna for those things. And I think I just believe in that. I believe that there's a hall of records that exists, that all things are there, and it's timeless, and it's there, and you that's why when you sit down and try to force writing something, you get writer's block. It's not the time. It's not ready to come to you, you know.
Hmm.
It's very to me it's very supernatural. Like I don't understand it either, but
Mm-hmm.
other people have talked about it. Yeah.
Hmm. Yeah, I've always wondered, man. Like, there's something else. There's something else in there.
Because
There's
I'm not,
something else in there.
I want to say I'm not that smart to write the storylines that I've written,
Mm-hmm.
but so I don't understand it really myself, and I haven't really talked about it too much. Sometimes in my cameo videos, I'll
Mm-hmm.
talk about it.
I'm just trying to get to the bottom of your subject matter. You said you would sit and you get the music first, correct?
The music, yeah, always comes first.
Okay, and then you would sit with and you sit with like a subject matter, and then you just kind of go into that.
Yeah, like through the use of cannabis, I would really meditate and go into like a just a meditative state where I would let the music speak to me, and maybe within my archive of song titles or
Mm-hmm.
album titles, I would hear something would tell me what it was. And a lot of people, like a lot of death metal vocalists, just do a blanket type of death metal vocal style to their stuff. I let
Yeah.
the music speak to me, and that dictates what my vocal tone's going to be or what my approach is going to be, you know? So, like, I don't think of myself, I am a death metal vocalist, but I don't think of myself as a death metal vocalist. It's the
Yeah.
lyrics and the song that dictates, like, if I'm going to have a vocal approach like Feasting on the Blood of the Insane, or a vocal approach like, even in Cannibal, like a vocal approach of Stripped, Raped, and Strangled, or Hammer Smashed Face, or even songs on the same album are slightly different tonally,
Mm-hmm.
or attack,
Mm-hmm.
So the lyrics of the song are really important to me because I like a story, and I like to tell a story, and I like there to be a theme. I don't
Mm-hmm.
want it to it can't just be words, like spouting off words. It's got to tell a story, and sometimes telling the story takes me away from being just a solid guttural death metal vocalist, and it's kind of a trade-off, and I find it to be more important to tell the story the way the song kind of needs to be,
Mm-hmm.
to it needs to feel.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I get a lot of criticism because people think that I'm like my vocals in Cannibal Corpse, like I'm not that anymore. But I never really dwelled on that. Even when I was in the band, I never really tried to be the same on every album. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
you can really I can tell, like, the vocals are, even from Butchered at Birth to Tomb of the Mutilated, they're different. From Tomb to The Bleeding, they're really different.
Yeah.
I mean, Eaten Back to Life, they're nothing like any of the other four,
Yeah.
not even close. I mean, people say, well, you were just starting out, but, you know, I mean, I was feeling my way through it at that point.
Hmm.
Something clicked, though, on the last song for that album, which was Buried in the Backyard. That was the last song we wrote on Eating Back to Life. And
What clicked?
uh, the guttural thing, I think
Oh, okay.
I like discovered it within myself, like that like m- the matching of the sound of the distortion in the guitars to, like, the vocals being within that, like, in a
Mm-hmm.
way, like, at one with it. So that's what I
Mm.
really started focusing on, that.
Hope you enjoyed that clip. If that got you a little bit horned up, check out the whole episode here, or you can subscribe right here. By doing that, you really help out the podcast. I appreciate it.